Yeah, it's John Grube from OnManTraining.com. You know, for a better part of, I want to say close to 30 years now, I haven't trained in anything that had heat or air conditioner or even a fan. And I know just as well as anybody out there that most gyms have those things. I don't like training in air conditioning. I don't like training in heat. It was so cold in the day, you know, in the wintertime, you would have to wear gloves to hold the bar because it'd hurt your hands. But I also like to train outside. I use the hills out here in Pennsylvania to my advantage, something I didn't have in New Jersey, which I never realized how fucking brutal hills were. I mean, obviously I have done some hill sprints in my day, you know, but it was far and few to find good hills in New Jersey. We used to actually run with a weighted vest on. We used to actually run, me and a friend of mine, on the side of a highway, Route 676 going into Camden. We'd actually go down there, and it wasn't the best place to be, but you know, traffic right 676 major highway running right down around this end. Yeah, it was. They were the hills that we ran, and it wasn't very often because it wasn't easy to get to them, and I'm not even sure it was legal. But because I actually grew up in the 80s, and everybody, at least, maybe not, everybody's watched the Rocky movies, at least the 4. At least I would think. If people were into training, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know how anybody couldn't love the fucking Rocky movies. Just the training in the movies itself is, you know, pretty awesome. And all his training basically is done outside. People love this type of training. Now, the one that I liked the most was obviously, for me, well, first of all, you gotta love Sylvester Stallone's story. Okay, so whether you like the movies or not, I mean, I still fucking think, you know, what he's done was pretty fucking incredible, being a fucking poor guy and, you know, refusing to sell his movie script, unless he was in it. But anyhow, when he went to Russia to fight Drago, and, you know, anybody that knows anything, Dolph Lundgren was the real deal. He was a fucking European karate champion, kickboxer, or whatever. He was the fucking real deal. But they show Drago training in a multi-million-dollar facility. You know, he's got all the high-tech equipment. He's got it all. They're injecting him with steroids. Rocky's out there in fucking knee-deep, hip-deep snow. He's out there fucking running in the snow. He's out there chopping wood. He's out there throwing rocks. He's out there fucking dragging fucking dragging horses out of fucking the snow and running up mountainsides. And he's in a fucking barn jumping rope and fucking lifting out of fucking carts with people on it and stuff like that. I mean, you know, that's awesome. I mean, when you look at that, how does that not fucking get you motivated to train? And, you know, I don't think of these things until, you know, I watch them and I'm like, you know, and it's funny because that's the kind of stuff I'm drawn to. And I've always been drawn to that type of outdoor type, real fucking environment, cold, hot. I just always started to build a different type of toughness than, you know, in the gym. And obviously, you know, at the end, you know, Rocky actually won, you know. And I like to say it was from his, you know, his hard outdoor training. It's a fucking movie, I get it. But most people that love those movies, they didn't like the Drago. I mean, they appreciated the training. You know, he's fucking power cleaning, you know, 315. Then he goes to 405, and Rocky's fucking power cleaning the fucking cart with his wife and Paulie and all these other people on it. And people out there, they love how Rocky trained, yet most of those people train the way Drago trained. You know, everyone loved the way Rocky trained, but people train the way Drago trained. I don't know, it's just an observation. People rather train inside a controlled environment than outside in the elements and fucking really fucking paying the price, getting mentally and physically tougher. Just my take, man. Later.